my precious children. I, the Almighty, am coming to your home tonight, not as a distant voice, but as a living presence. You did not expect this, but I have chosen this moment to enter your life. The time has come. My signs are before you, and my message is clear. The world stands on the edge of great change, and I am calling you to awaken before it is too late. March 2025 is marked in the heavens. It is not an ordinary month. It is a turning point. Two women stand at the center of a divine revelation. One will walk in my light, covered in my favor. The other will bear the weight of the curse, a consequence of ignoring my call. This is not a story of them alone. This is a reflection of the choice before all of humanity. A final door remains open, but not for long. Will you step through it and embrace the path I have laid for you? Or will you turn away and risk everything? March 2025, the final warning before the storm. For generations I have called, I have whispered in the winds, spoken through the prophets, and sent signs in the sky. Many have ignored them, but my mercy has held back the storm. Now, my child, the time of decision is here. March 2025 is a threshold between two destinies, one of protection, abundance, and light, the other of turmoil, loss, and regret. The world has become blind to truth, caught in the web of lies spun by the enemy. But I'm breaking through that darkness, calling my people home before it is too late. Two women will stand as a sign of what is to come. One will receive my blessing, rising above the storm untouched. The other will bear the weight of spiritual consequences, for she has chosen the path of deception. These women are not just individuals. They symbolize the choices each of you must make. The way forward is clear. Follow me and you will be shielded. Turn away, and the coming days will not be easy. My last attempt is unfolding now. This is your final invitation to return to me before the doors close. Do not be deceived. What is coming will shake the earth. The warnings have been given, the signs have been revealed. Those who listen will find refuge under my wings. Those who ignore my voice will soon realize the price of delay. Come back to me. Lay down the burdens of this world, the distractions, the doubts, the sins. I am ready to cleanse you, to protect you, to lead you into a future of peace and purpose. But you must choose now. The window is closing. Tonight I knock at the door of your heart. Will you let me in? Type yes and step into the light. March 2025 is not just another month. It is a divine season of breakthrough, abundance, and unexpected blessings. God is moving in ways you cannot yet see, orchestrating miracles beyond your imagination. This month will bring you favor, restoration, and answers to prayers that you have been waiting for. The doors that seemed permanently shut will suddenly open, opportunities will flow effortlessly, and the burdens you have carried for so long will be lifted. You have been faithful through challenges, and now it is your time to reap the rewards. God has seen your struggles, your silent battles, and the moments when you almost gave up. But He has not forgotten you. March 2025 will be a month where divine connections align. Financial breakthroughs appear, healing manifests, and love and joy overflow into your life. The delays, the detours, and the disappointments were all part of a divine setup for something greater. This is the month where you will understand why certain things did not work out before. Everything is falling into place exactly as God intended. Unexpected phone calls, life-changing opportunities, and miraculous turnarounds will come your way. Prepare yourself, because the best season of your life is beginning now. You are stepping into a period of supernatural favor where things will work out in your favor effortlessly. The dreams that seemed distant are now within reach. Every challenge that once stood in your way is being removed, making space for abundance, joy, and elevation. This month will be marked by divine acceleration. Things that would have taken years will happen in days. The blessings coming your way are bigger than you ever imagined. Do not doubt what God is doing. Do not let fear or worry hold you back from receiving the miracles He has prepared for you. Declare today, March 2025 is my month of blessings, favor, and miracles. I receive it in full faith. Type yes to affirm and step into this powerful season with expectation and gratitude. Your greatest breakthroughs are unfolding now. The prophecy of March 2025. A divine warning unfolds. There are moments in history when the heavens shake, when the unseen forces governing this world begin to move in ways that demand our attention. This is one of those times. March 2025 is not just another date on the calendar. It is a marker of profound spiritual significance. A divine warning is echoing across the realms, and those who have the eyes to see and the ears to hear will recognize its urgency. For centuries, prophets, mystics, and visionaries have spoken of a great shift, a time when the hidden forces of light and darkness collide in an ultimate test of humanity's soul. And now, as we stand on the precipice of this moment, two figures emerge. Two women, a curse, a final attempt from the divine to awaken those who have fallen into spiritual slumber. What does this warning mean? Who are these two women? And why has God's patience reached its threshold? Stay with me, for in the next few moments, we will uncover the esoteric truth that has been veiled from the masses. History repeats itself in cycles, and those who study the deeper mysteries know that, before every great transformation, there comes a warning. In ancient Egypt, before the plagues, the prophets spoke of impending doom. Before the fall of Rome, omens were seen in the skies. Before great wars, subtle whispers warned of chaos to come. March 2025 aligns with a cosmic cycle that has been in motion for centuries. It is the moment when choices will be made, when alliances will be tested, and when the veil between the physical and the spiritual will be thinner than ever. And at the heart of this prophecy stand two women. The mystery of the two women. Throughout sacred texts and esoteric teachings, the concept of two opposing feminine figures has always played a role in spiritual warfare. Consider the archetypes: Eve and Lilith, Mary and the whore of Babylon, the divine mother and the seductress. March 2025 brings these two forces into a battle not seen for generations. One woman represents divine wisdom, the nurturer, the bringer of truth. The other, the deceiver, the manipulator, the one who will lead many astray. The choice between them is the choice humanity must make. Do we follow the path of truth, or do we succumb to illusion? The curse, a consequence of ignorance. I will take the curse. These words carry weight, for they represent the burden of those who refuse to see. A curse in spiritual terms is not merely misfortune. It is a severing of divine connection, a fall from grace. The curse that looms in March 2025 is not random. It is the result of humanity's actions, choices, and willingness to ignore the sacred knowledge that has been available for centuries. Those who walk blindly into the future without heeding the signs will find themselves trapped in cycles of suffering. The false promises of material wealth, power, and influence will lead many into a spiritual abyss. But for those who listen, who prepare, who align themselves with higher consciousness, there is hope. God's last attempt, the final wake-up call. Time is running short. Divine warnings are never given without reason, and this is not the first call to awaken. but it may be the last. The events of March 2025 will shake the very foundations of belief systems, governments, and personal lives. The structures that have held power will be tested, and only that which is rooted in truth will stand. For those who feel the pull, who sense that something is coming, this is your confirmation. Now is the time to deepen your spiritual practices, to seek wisdom, and to strengthen your connection to the divine. What must be done? 1. Seek truth relentlessly. Do not accept surface-level answers. Question everything. Seek the knowledge that has been hidden from you. 2. Purify your spirit. Let go of distractions, lower vibrations, and anything that pulls you away from your higher purpose. 3. Recognize the deception. Understand that not everything presented as truth is pure. Discernment is key in these times. Embrace your divine calling. Now is the time to walk in purpose, to align yourself with the greater mission of your soul. Prepare for the shift. March 2025 will bring profound changes. Those who are ready will move forward. Those who are not may find themselves lost. Conclusion. A choice must be made. This is not a message of fear, but a message of power. You are being given the knowledge now, and what you do with it is your choice. Will you heed the call, or will you dismiss it as mere speculation? The future is being written, and your role in it is yet to be determined. Remember, God's last attempt is not a punishment, but a gift, an opportunity to awaken before it is too late. The signs are before us. The time is now. March 2025 approaches. Will you be ready? God is making other plans for you. He is always with you. Life often unfolds in ways we never expect. We set goals, make plans, and work tirelessly to shape our future, only to find ourselves facing unexpected detours, closed doors, and moments of uncertainty. When things do not go according to our plans, it is easy to feel lost, frustrated, or even abandoned. But what if the obstacles we face are not barriers, but divine redirections? What if the delays and disappointments are actually signs that God is making other plans? Plans greater than anything we could have imagined. God's plans are higher than ours. It is a natural human tendency to want control over our lives. We strive for stability, predictability, and success, believing that we know what is best for us. However, the truth is that our vision is limited, while God's wisdom is infinite. God sees the full picture of our lives, not just where we are, but where we are meant to be. What seems like an obstacle may actually be a divine intervention designed to lead us to something far better. We may be praying for a specific opportunity, but God, in His wisdom, may be preparing something beyond our comprehension. Many times people experience situations where they are rejected from a job, a relationship does not work out, or an opportunity falls through. It is tempting to think that these moments signify failure, but in reality, they may be a form of protection or preparation. God is not denying us. He is directing us toward a different and better path. The power of trusting God's timing. One of the greatest challenges in life is waiting. We often expect immediate results, instant answers, and rapid progress, but God works in His own perfect timing. What we perceive as a delay is often a divine setup for something greater. Think about the countless stories of people who faced failures and setbacks, only to later realize that those very struggles were leading them toward their true calling. Some of the most inspiring figures in history, leaders, visionaries, and spiritual teachers, faced rejection and hardship before stepping into their purpose. When we surrender our timelines and expectations to God, we open ourselves to His blessings. He knows the right moment to bring the right people into our lives, the perfect opportunity to reveal itself, and the precise time for our prayers to be answered. God's presence in every season. There are times when life feels overwhelming, when trials seem endless and burdens grow heavy. In these moments, we may wonder if God is still with us. But the truth is, He has never left our side. Even in our darkest moments, God's presence surrounds us. He walks with us through every valley, offering comfort, strength, and guidance. When we feel weak, He provides us with resilience. When we feel lost, He illuminates the path before us. When we are broken, He begins the process of healing. God's love is constant and unwavering. It does not depend on our circumstances, our successes, or our failures. He is with us through every victory and every setback, shaping us into the people we are meant to become. Finding peace in God's plan. How do we find peace when God's plans differ from our own? The answer lies in faith. When we truly believe that God is orchestrating our lives for our ultimate good, we can let go of fear and doubt. Instead of resisting change, we can embrace it. Instead of mourning closed doors, we can celebrate them as divine redirections. Instead of questioning why things are happening, we can trust that God is leading us toward something better. Faith does not mean that we will always understand God's plans, but it does mean that we trust Him regardless. It means believing in His goodness even when life feels uncertain. It means resting in the assurance that He is guiding us even when we cannot see the full picture. God's promises for your future. God's plans are always rooted in love. He desires joy, peace, and fulfillment for each of us. He does not lead us toward destruction, but toward growth, wisdom, and deeper faith. Even when we face storms, we can hold on to the promise that God is always with us. He is the anchor in turbulent times, the light in the darkness, and the steady hand that guides us forward. When we look back on our lives, we often realize that the moments we once saw as disappointments were actually blessings in disguise. The jobs we did not get, the relationships that ended, the opportunities that slipped away, all of them played a role in leading us to where we were truly meant to be. A call to trust and surrender. If you are in a season of uncertainty, know this: God is making other plans for you, plans filled with hope, purpose, and divine favor. You may not see the full picture yet, but trust that He is leading you toward something greater than you can imagine.